Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo March 12, 2023. You're in a good position to add more excitement to your relationships and projects. The only thing that might trip you up is a desire to have your way or to push an idea onto someone. This may also occur to you with a Mercury-Pluto minor challenge active today. If thoughts begin to circle and become obsessive, try to pull yourself out of it. Fortunately, a Venus-Mars aspect influencing today and tomorrow helps you focus on pleasurable action. As you tune into this creativity, you feel supported, peaceful, and yet pleasantly stimulated. You are more focused on healing energy, positive reinforcement, and healthy competition. There is a strong urge to create something special building within you. Finding the right channel to express it is key. You could find yourself on the same, or complementary, page as a significant other, and personal appeal is great. One of the greatest periods for matters of the heart is upon you today and tomorrow. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, will be dancing through your solar house of relationships. She will link in a sextile to her cosmic lover, mighty Mars, in a fellow sign. This ensures fireworks could be blasting off in your life and in your heart. You could feel suddenly swept up in a passionate romantic adventure, especially if single and open to dating outside of your normal type. Someone out there will cast you lusty eyes and you could both be ready to taste the wild side. What will help you feel secure? Today, the moon will enter its fall, Scorpio, eliminating your financial sector. You may feel more perceptive of your money matters than usual since the moon has an eye for detail. Budgeting, bills, receipts, and more will become your top priority during this fiscally focused lunation. But the catch is not falling down a rabbit hole if you choose to investigate your money matters. It can be easy to start by simply checking your bank account, and then finding yourself hyper-focusing on money matters. Know when to take a step back. Just a day before the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment is due to return for her first visit to your financial sector in 4 years. The moon returns for its ordinary monthly visit to your income sector. This kicks off an important few days on both sides of the financial fence, and just days after Saturn's return to your work sector will bring new insight and awareness on the income and job fronts. This also puts the sun and moon back in harmony after clashing as a full moon earlier in the week. This could be a good time for getting what you need. You will benefit from the current astral aspect as long as you remember that aim is more important than force. In other words, you can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need. Getting what you need is harder part, because you have to really ask the question first, what do I need? Desires come and go. Tune into this contemplation while exercising. This day brings you the opportunity to turn over a new leaf. Take the time to think about the individual areas of your life. Write them out and consider the places you'd like to bring change to by working on yourself and your approach. Be sure to set realistic goals for yourself. Trying to do too much at one time can set you up for failure. Choose one area and work it before moving on to something else. One step at a time is the way to go for lasting changes. Knowing that is not only just 2 weeks away from returning to your career sector, but that with Saturn now in your work sector this professional year is already heating up. Mars is fighting to make his remaining 2 weeks in an adventurous part of your chart count. Knowing that while once he leaves he won't be back for another 2 years, but there are more planets on the way, including Venus early return next month. Mars is doubling down on his efforts to fuel a passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences. Mars has also declared war on old excuses, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined. What makes a clash between the moon, in its final hours in Libra, and the asteroid Juno in your relationship sector today significant is that comes during the Queen of Commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships last full day. This is flushing out what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, just as Juno is looking for something to commit to. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon traverses from the degrees of Via Combusta in Libra to Scorpio, with the exception of its conjunction with the auspicious fixed star Spica at 23 degrees Libra. The emotional intensity is likely to soar high or plunge low, akin to a wild roller coaster ride. This period demands a conscious effort to stay composed and grounded amidst the unpredictable and erratic energies. To navigate through this emotionally charged phase, it is advisable to carve out time for relaxation and self-care. Engaging in calming activities such as meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature can help maintain a sense of inner peace and balance. By fostering a centered and tranquil state of mind, it becomes easier to tackle any unexpected or challenging situations that may arise. Remember that this astrological event is an opportunity to gain insights into our deepest emotions and transform them into positive forces. So, embrace the fluctuations and let the moon's journey through Libra and Scorpio be a catalyst for inner growth and self-discovery. As the clock strikes midnight, the Libra moon takes on Venus in Aries, bringing to light our need for validation from those around us. When we don't receive the validation we crave, we may start questioning our self-worth, going above and beyond to meet their expectations. However, it's essential not to downplay ourselves, especially in moments of vulnerability. It's crucial to take a step back and examine why we feel the need to sacrifice ourselves for others. Is it because we genuinely believe that we aren't receiving the appreciation we deserve, or is it an insecurity within ourselves? Sometimes, our fears and doubts about our value are unfounded, and we must confront them to move forward. Therefore, it's essential to identify the root cause of these self-sacrificial tendencies and work on overcoming them. It's vital to recognize our worth and not let others dictate how we feel about ourselves. Let's make a conscious effort to prioritize our needs and not let our insecurities control our actions. As the moon progresses, it forms a trine with Mars in Gemini, infusing us with a newfound sense of courage. With this boost of confidence, we are more inclined to take the initiative and stand up for ourselves, especially if we've been wronged or mistreated. This celestial aspect not only empowers us but also enhances our ability to communicate directly and assertively. We can express our needs and concerns in a concise and straightforward manner, without feeling intimidated or hesitant. As a result, we are more likely to receive fair treatment from those we interact with. By speaking up and advocating for ourselves, we create a sense of balance and equality in our relationships. We assert our boundaries and demand respect, which in turn inspires others to do the same. This aspect also encourages us to approach conflict resolution with an open mind, focusing on finding common ground and mutual understanding. Overall, the moon trine Mars in Gemini is a potent cosmic influence that enables us to express ourselves confidently and assertively. It empowers us to stand up for ourselves and demand fair treatment, fostering healthy and balanced relationships with those around us.